Ladies and gentlemen, fasten your seatbelts and prepare your taste buds as we embark on a relentless journey through the kingdom of brews. Welcome to the realm of intoxicating flavors and head-banging beer reviews.
What's up, everybody? It's the Ginger Yeti, and it's time for another beer adventure from home. So today I have the Gouden Carolus Tripel. Now, if you saw my Christmas video, you saw me unbox a box I'd received from the Rare Beer Club. And I did their Christmas video. I talked a little bit about the Rare Beer Club. And this was the other beer I received in that box. And as I'd mentioned in the other video, every beer comes with one of these papers. And it gives you a lot of information about the beer and the brewery. Now, this beer is from the Het Anker Brewery in Mechelen, Flanders, Belgium. And I'm not going to read everything on here, but I'm going to give you some stuff about this place. So, this was originally brewed for the Knights of the Golden Fleece in 1491. Gouden Carolus Tripel is a world-class beer, winning gold at the 2002 World Beer Cup and being named World's Best Belgian-Style Triple at the World Beer Awards in 2012, among many other awards it's received throughout the years. Unfortunately, the availability in the 750 milliliter bottles has been limited to just 15 states. So luckily, the Rare Beer Club was able to grab some and send it out to us. The Het Anker Brewery can trace its roots back to the founding of a brewery in 1471 by a group of Beguines, I don't know how to say that word, it's Beguines, a semi-monastic religious order active at the time in the Low Countries. In 1872, the brewery was purchased by Louis van Breedem, who ultimately dubbed it with its current name, Het Anker, which means the anchor. He installed a modern brewing system, including a state-of-the-art steam boiler, bringing the brewery decidedly into the modern age. A further modernization of the brewery was accomplished in 1990 under the leadership of Charles Leclerc, who represents the fifth generation of Brand Beedem family brewers. The same year, they opened a 3-star hotel at the brewery site, and in 2010, they overhauled and relaunched their attached brasserie restaurant. Now, there's some more in here, but when it comes to the beer, the Gouden Carolus Tripel pours a slightly hazy golden amber with delicate orange highlights glistening when touched by light, all crowned by a substantial creamy pale head that clings to the glass like intricate church windows with every sip. This sounds like something somebody wrote on a Beer Advocate review. After pouring into our preferred tulip glass, I don't have a tulip glass, I have a goblet. The air is instantly filled with enticing fragrances of luscious sweet malt and candied orange peel, accompanied by subtle notes of bubblegum and cotton candy as we bring the liquid closer to our eager noses. Placing our noses over the glass, vibrant fruit and non-fruit aromas abound. The symphony of scents unfolds, revealing vibrant anise, expected coriander, classic Belgian yeast, and budding citrus blossoms. With a few gentle swirls, we're introduced to the aromas lurking in the background, such as notes of vanilla, hints of caramel and honey, shortbread biscuits, and fresh white pepper. Again, that sounds like some stuff that somebody wrote on Beer Advocate. I don't know if I'll ever be able to pick up all that. I don't know if I have the palate or the nose for that, but we'll see. Taking the initial sip of Het Anker's Gouden Carolus Tripel, our palates are graced with a melody of flavors that are deliciously pronounced. Toffee and caramel are complemented by honey and lightly toasted malts, leading into a profound tapestry of ripe fruity notes. Hints of banana, plump apricots, and peaches. And fleshy white plums lead into inviting tropical flavors that are accented by bright citrus zest and blossoms. Truly a world-class amalgam of flavors and textures, harmoniously supported by firm, hoppy, herbal bitterness and dry earthiness. That's a lot of stuff for me to look for. I mean, that sounds like a very complex beer. And before I get into this beer, like I said, this is from the Rare Beer Club. Some of the cool things that they tell you on this paper. Specifications, it's a Belgian triple, 9% alcohol. You're supposed to serve it at 41 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. It has been outside the fridge for a little while. Hopefully it's warmed up to that temperature. And it does say suggested glassware, tulip, chalice, goblet, or tiku. I've got my goblet from the connoisseur level of either the Columbus or the Cleveland Beer Festival, one of those. It also talks about pricing and ordering, and these bottles are $19.50 a piece, plus shipping and handling. I've read enough of that paper. We'll check out the bottle here. Refreshing, fruity, and spicy. Full, graceful tenderness with a clean and neat taste. This ale will enchant you. Matured in a bottle exclusively obtained from pale malt, highly fermented, and 100% natural, with a full-bodied flavor that still works thirst-quenching, thanks to a balanced hopping. This pleasant golden blonde ale is preferred by all who love heavier, somewhat seasoned, and refreshing ales. Belgian family brewers, brewed in Belgium. And again, this is from the Gouden Carolus brewery, so it's got that cool anchor crown on it. And you've probably heard me read enough at this point that it's time to open it up and pour it. Hopefully I don't knobhead this one. And now that I've shook it up a little bit, hopefully it doesn't explode on me. And I guessed it would. Good job. I'm having a fun night tonight, making messes on my desk. So on Untapped, this gets a 3.82 with 151,000 check-ins. On Beer Advocate, it gets a 92 with 1,064 reviews. Man, that's still bubbling up out of the bottle. I should have expected that and had some paper towels or rags or something. But as this little recording area is still a work in progress, I'm not quite prepared for that. And it's going to foam up out of the bottle again. Wow. Look at that. That head is just pouring out of the bottle. I can't blame me for this knobhead pour. That was all that beer this time. And it is still just, it's like champagne. Just bubbling up, exploding out of this bottle. I did not expect that at all. But what can you do? Maybe at some point I'll actually get to try this and taste this. But at the moment, I'm just going to keep pouring this foam out until hopefully it stops. I guess I've made enough of a mess on the desk, it doesn't really matter. So let's just get it on with the beer. Color. That is, according to my SRM chart here, and as I've said before, the lighting isn't the best. But that's probably, I don't know. I think I'm going to give that about an 8 on the SRM. That is now soaked in this beer. Good. That SRM chart's really taking a beating. Wonder how long this thing's going to just overflow like that before it stops. Head, it went everywhere. You saw it went everywhere. It went everywhere. It's a nice white frothy head, big pillowy head. It's actually dissipating rather quickly. I mean, there was a liter of head and it's still coming out of the bottle, just going everywhere. This is definitely making a mess. Wow. Glad I'm the one that has to clean all this up. Smell. I don't know if I'm picking up all those smells that they're talking about, but definitely some coriander, a little bit of malt, a lot of coriander and orange peel. Not much else. Coriander, orange peel, and maybe my nose just isn't as refined as the people that wrote those descriptions. This thing is still foaming out of the bottle. Well, suppose I should taste this, right? I've blabbered on enough. Cheers, everybody. It's very carbonated. Medium mouthfeel. Ton of carbonation. But at this point, that would be expected. Surprisingly, you do get a little bit of booziness to it, but not like a high alcohol, heavy stout booziness, which has kind of got this like spicy booziness to it. You know that's got alcohol in it, but it's not offensive or overpowering. But you know there's some booze. You know there's booze in this. and that is very effervescent. You do get the coriander, orange peel, and there are some musty, earthy tones in there. This is definitely a beer that's going to make you burp. Fruity esters, effervescent, kind of a little bit of booze, coriander, orange peel. Overall, other than the explosion and the mess I've made, I would definitely give this beer a horns up. This is an excellent beer. I'm glad I got to try it. I'm glad it was part of the Rare Beer Club. It's another nice beer from them. And I hope you think this is another nice video from me. If you do, please jump down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Have you had any of these Gouden beers? Have you had the Gouden Carolus? How often do you open a beer and make a mess everywhere that you now have to clean up? Well, I guess, excuse me, I told you this is going to be a burping beer with all this carbonation. But you know, it's always an adventure with these beers. You never know which one's going to explode and pop a cork off in the air, or just keep foaming up, making a mess. And until next time, embrace that adventure.